In this video, I'm going to show you some of the basic things that a free or paid vendor need to know. So we're at contestfire.com right now, and this is the home page. And so I'm just going to show you how to log in. And I'm going to log into a free vendor account that I've set up. And so at the top right here, these two white boxes, the first one is for your username and the second is for your password, and that allows you to log in. So I'm just going to put in my username and password, and then the button right to the right of that allows you to log in. So I click that, and immediately that logs me in. And you'll notice that in the navigation bar, the blue bar below the black header here, that there's a few more links available to you as a vendor. What we want to look at right now is the Contest Fire link. We'll click that, and that opens up the Ad Carousel and Ad Editor area. If you scroll down, there's some fundamental things that I want to show you here that aren't immediately obvious, and they're background things that I just want to make you aware of so that there's no confusion down the road. Now, we've done a more in-depth video on the ad carousel area and all like the buttons and the usage of the ad editor itself and stuff like that. So look for those instructions in those videos. But what I want to point out here is right in the middle row of buttons close to the right hand side, I'm mousing over it right now, is the image button. This is probably one of the most used buttons that there is. So I click that, and what I want to show you here is the difference between the server and your local hard drive on your computer. When companies put up a website such as Contest Fire, they're hosted on with another company. They're hosted on a computer, and those computers are called servers. So we've rented server space for Contest Fire, and we allot a bit of that server space to every vendor. And this is how you access it. So the server space you access is just like your hard drive. And if we click Browse Server here, that's where you're going. You're going to your private allotted space on our server or computer hard drive that we've rented. Okay, once you click that, at the very top you'll see the root folder. This is the folder that will hold every other folder that you create. And when you first log into the server like this, there won't be any of these other folders down below here. You'll have to create those. So at the very bottom right hand corner, you'll see Create Folder. Now that creates a folder on the server. So if I click that right now, and I'm going to call it Folder 3. Click OK. That creates a folder called Folder 3, and that's how easy it is. So if that was the name of your ad there, say Ad 1 or whatever you name it to identify a specific ad, you can now double click that folder. That's 2 left clicks, and then all the other folders appear to the left, and it now illustrates above the white area the folder that you're actually in. Now this is all on the server. To go back up to the main folder that we've allotted you, at the top of this folder list there's a little folder icon with an up arrow. If you click that once, that restores you back to the main folder. Now this is what I wanted to point out. If I double click that again and I go into Folder 3, this is where some confusion can happen. Down near the bottom of that white box, there's a field that says Upload a new file in this folder. If you click that Browse button, that actually browses your hard drive. So it's important to know that you must have all the graphics that you want to use in any certain ad already on your hard drive so that you can browse to find them. And let's just say that we were going to use this graphic here of the girl stretching the dollar bill. So I would select that and then click the open button, and that would load in this field the location on my hard drive where that file is. It allows this software here to identify the file, and then the button right to the right of it says send it to the server. So now we're sending that graphic from your hard drive onto the server where the website can find it and display it in your ad. So if we click send it to the server, it'll just take a few seconds to upload it, and there it is. Now in folder 3 I've uploaded a graphic. You can see that this isn't named very well, and sometimes your graphics aren't going to be named that well. They're going to have numbers like this and whatever. I want to point out as well that you can just mouse over any graphic. So if you mouse over that graphic or any graphic icon, it'll display a preview of what that graphic's going to look like, and then all it takes is one click on that graphic to load up our optimizer, and from there it allows you to place it inside the ad space. We're not going to do that right now because there's other videos, like I said, that walk you right through that. So I'm just going to X out of this and this. So now that's the difference between server and your home hard drive on your computer. Now it's important to notice that inside the ad space I've got an ad created here, and there's a couple of ways to get text into the ad space. One is, I'll just put a carriage return here. One is just to simply type the text and the text will appear. You can then highlight the text or select it and begin to use the buttons to edit it, optimize it, and change its color, its font, its size, any of those things. But like I said, there's other videos that go into detail on how to do that. I just wanted to point out that you could either type the text in here, or you can use a text file that you've already created, like a Microsoft Word document or something like that, where you've already typed your ad out. And then I suggest, if you're going to copy lines of text from an existing file and paste them in here, I suggest that you do it one at a time and then apply any changes to that line, like say color, size, font, any of that, one line at a time. Otherwise, sometimes it will make those changes on all the text that you paste in. So don't paste an entire text ad in here and then begin to edit, because you'll run into trouble. So that's what I wanted to point out about placing text inside the editor. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about the basic fundamentals for a vendor. Things that you needed to know before beginning to go through the other videos to give you some perspective.